A standoff continues between Phoenix Police and the Department of Justice over whether the police department will be strong-armed into implementing reforms. Since the Justice Department released and launched its investigation of Phoenix Police back in 2021, the feds have not released their findings. Once they do, they could attempt to negotiate with the city an agreement that involves court oversight. It's known as a consent decree. But that option is costly and critics say unnecessary. Now the city is asking the feds to agree to something else altogether, a technical assistance letter. It would involve no court orders and no federal oversight.
I want the same thing the Department of Justice does. I want a high-functioning department that is going to be able to serve the citizens of Phoenix to the highest level. I believe we're on a strong path to be that way.
Sullivan says consent decrees can actually slow down reform instead of speed it up because they involve bureaucracy and the courts. The police department also provided the Department of Justice a 53-page letter called The Road to Reform. It documents changes the police department has already made since the federal investigation began. 12 News journalist Joe Dana is here now with the backstory. Joe, is this really going to work?
You know what? City leaders are hoping and praying that this works.
A consent decree lasts many years, and it can be very costly to the city. So at this point, they're asking the Department of Justice, please just stand down. Let's agree that we're making reforms, and they're asking them to move on, but it's not common that that would happen.
Yeah, so how serious are the allegations against the Phoenix Police Department, and what's the next step?
Yeah, officers make mistakes. This department has had some embarrassing events over the years. They famously falsely charged Black Lives Matter protesters as criminal gang members, right? The question is there a culture of unconstitutional policing overall in the department? That's what the Department of Justice should have to prove. But so far, they're not saying anything, and the city is asking them, please show your cards. Show us what you actually have, and that's why we kind of have this standoff right now, because the DOJ is remaining silent.
Okay, I know you're going to have much more coming up at 6. Thank you so much, Joe.
Sure.